They built some good simulators for us, so we get to practice in those before we strap on the aircraft. But we also do 3 planes before we actually get to fly this. We do fixed wing, single engine, helicopter, and then multi-engine airplane before we're ever allowed to fly this guy right here.
So they actually put you in a TH-57 or something like that?
Yep, that's exactly what we flew. 57 out of Pensacola, Florida.
So, okay, so you're down there and landing out at Whiting Field and all of that down there in Florida where there's nobody to run into.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the TH-57 is a Bell Jet Ranger. That's like standing on a beach ball, rubbing your tummy and patting your head all at the same time. The simulator sound, that's some serious noise there.
Yeah, there's a lot of thrust in those rotors right now. A lot of air coming down through the rotors.
Dustin, how much thrust? Tell me about the power and capabilities of this, since you know more about it than he does.
Yeah, that's right.
Because you're the crew chief.
We have 2 Rolls-Royce engines. They put out about 6,150 shaft horsepower for each motor, which allows us to be able to have enough power and thrust to actually be able to get this thing off the ground.
Now, as it backs up, how do you make it back up, Tyler? How's that work?
There's 2 ways of doing it. The stick itself, you can go 4 1/2 like a normal helicopter, but the way we like to do it is actual nacelle setting. Those nacelles have the capability of going 0 degrees, which is airplane, all the way back to 96 degrees. So it's 6 degrees back, and that'll actually make us drift out like that.
And it's all done with your thumb?
That's correct.
How wide is it on the deck?
It comes down from being 83 feet wide to about 18 feet wide.
18 feet wide?
Yes, sir.
It's a transformer.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's cool. They ought to put that in the movie.
They ought to.
Now, the controls, Tyler, are way different when you're in normal flight.
Right now, he's able to keep himself up with the thrust control lever, which works as a collective. So as you push it up and up.
Carry up to 24 combat loaded troops, which weigh each personnel with all their gear weigh about roughly 300 pounds. And plus, we can also carry about 6,000 to 7,000 pounds internally. Plus, if we need to, we can carry external cargo up to about 12,500 pounds.
Now, it also land, Tyler, the controls, Tyler, are way different when you're in normal flight. In a helicopter, that's the joystick, your regular control stick, is more like, in a helicopter, a cyclic stick. Would that be accurate?
Yeah, that's exactly how it works. The controls are identical to a helicopter when it's in the helicopter mode. So right now he's able to keep himself up with the thrust control lever, which works as a collective. So as you push it up, and up is going to make you go, or forward is going to make you go up, and then if you bring it back, it'll bring you down. And then the stick itself is how he's controlling his left and right, forward and aft, and then he has tail rudders that he's adjusting the tail right now with.
Now, and also aboard we've got Captain Chris Hoffa Ferris and Major Adam Possum Mardicky and Sergeant Daniel Howington and Sergeant Frank Rush, I believe. Those guys all have important duties back there, and what all do they do? What do those guys do, Dustin? The rest of the crew?
For us as crew chiefs, we got 1 guy in the front helping out the pilots.
Very coordinated. Now, I got to figure out, they're out there over that fence, and I would not want to be underneath those rotors right now, Tyler.
Yeah, those rotors are putting down a ton of air right now. When we do our external cargo operations, we actually have to have personnel go underneath the plane and hook up the external load. We have the ability to have a camera on the front that we can watch those guys hooking it up, and as we're hovering over them, you can actually see them lift up off the ground, and they'll have to have a buddy hold them down while we're hovering over them.
Holy cow! So we're talking, it's a hurricane for sure, right?
Yes, sir.
You ever gotten blown away? Have you ever gotten blown away by it, Dustin?
No, luckily I mainly stay inside of it. That's my job. I'm right there inside.
As the crew chief, what do you do in the aircraft?
Basically, if I'm